Hey, how's everybody doing? Chef Martin with you from To the Nude Life. Buenos dias, buongiorno. What is it? Good morning. Damn, I always forget that one. And it's English. Hey, if this is your first time listening to podcasts, hey, pull up a chair, all right? Today's topic is going to be how to become an activist. Me personally, I'm becoming a nudist activist, an activist for nudism. All right. So I'm gonna try to explain to you real simple 7 steps on how to become an activist. So stand by, stand by. This should be pretty good. All right, real quick, some admin notes. Let's get this out the way. If you want my aprons or T-shirts, go to thenudelife.com. And you'll see it on the right hand side. You'll see the donation button. $10 will get you a T-shirt or an apron of To the Nude Life or an other apron of Chef's Playa. So you're more than welcome to either one of those three. On my weekly basis, my new website should be released this week. I'm excited. I jacked up the other one, so I had to call in the pros. It looks good. I like it. I like it a lot. So we'll see what happens. I give the final today sometime. Also this week, because I decided to become an activist, I got with AANR. They are the American Association for Nude Recreation, which I'm a member of. And I talked to a gentleman there. We sent emails back and forth. And pretty cool dude. I like that establishment. I like the way they talk. They're very down to earth. That was very cool. The other membership I'm with is the INF, which is the International Naturist Federation, and that's because that's Europe. That's because I go to Italy. I had to join that one, which is pretty cool. Also, I haven't talked with them yet. So those were my admin notes. All right. All right, hey, let's start this. Let's get into this topic. How to become an activist. You know, I sat here and I talked to myself. I go, hey, Chef Martin. That's what I call myself when I talk to myself. I go, hey, Chef Martin. Hey, it's time you became an activist. You know, and I started thinking, yeah. You know, I talk the talk and I walk the walk. I'm a full-time nudist when I'm back stateside. When I'm over here in Iraq, it depends where I'm at. And when I go on vacations to Italy, I always go to nudist resorts. So I walk the walk. And I do get questions. I do get people do come up to me and talk to me and ask me about the nudism lifestyle. So any chance I get, I do talk about it. And then I do have my podcast, which is on tothenudelife.libsyn.com. And that's what this one will be going out on. So I thought, what's the next step for me? What do I need to start doing? Because I love my lifestyle, love it. Pure freedom. So I started looking into how to become an activist, because you want to do it right. You know, I can only suggest and advise and recommend. And my suggestion is these 7 steps. All right. The first step in becoming an activist doesn't matter in what. All right. Me, I'm selecting nudism because that's what I am. I'm a nudist, naturist. Remember, naked is when you're no clothing by yourself. Nude is when no clothing and you're with a group. All right? So I've selected nudism because that's my life. You know, hell, I love it. I love it. First thing you need to do is you need to educate yourself. That's the first thing you need to do. And for nudism, like everything that I do, I have to find a baseline. What is my baseline? Where can I always go back to? So I was reading through the AANR.com website, and they have a great foundation. On the last page, you'll see, well, if you go down to the little pull downs, you'll see community activities. You'll see what they're doing as activists, some legal, and I started reading some of their, and it's awesome. I mean, so AANR.com is going to be my baseline. So I started reading some of their legal documents. I started reading, just trying to like be like a sponge. I want to know everything. So educate yourself. Read. Go to YouTube. Check out documentaries. Documentaries or live feeds. And also podcasts. Here I am. All right. You can learn that way. Just bottom line, just learn. Good or bad, learn it. Just read it, learn it. You never know when you're going to need it, when you're going to use it. All right. Another way, number 2, social media. So number 1 is educate yourself. All right. Get anything you can and learn. Number 2 is social media. You're talking about Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, web pages. Just get on any social media network and start finding these groups. Number 3, which AANR has, they have a volunteer that you can volunteer to for the nudism campaigns. The best thing about volunteering is you're going to gain knowledge. That's the number 1. Number 2, you're going to get experience, and then you're going to network. You're going to network with all these people, and that's going to be pretty cool. That is, in life itself, networking is the key. So you've got educate yourself, social media, volunteer. Number 4 is find like-minded people. Those people that you're going to be networking with, they're going to be like-minded. So it's going to be like a group of people coming together as one, which is badass. And you're going out of that, you're going to make some friends. Friendships are going to form. The other thing that's going to come out of like-minded people is you're going to have each other's back. In the military, you have each other's six. It's going to be your support group. That's the cool thing about finding like-minded people. Number 5, be creative and have fun with it. Like me on my podcast, I go back to my experiences. I try to have fun. That's how I live life. Like I tell people, I'm serious for 7 minutes a day. That's it. After those 7 minutes, that's it. That's all you got. Be creative and have fun with it. Make it interesting for people. And if you're going to podcast, bring up interesting topics. Bring up topics people, may not want to talk about but need to hear it. Interviews, get some good interviews. Mr. McDermott, he's a book writer on nudism. We're scheduled for Wednesday to do an interview. Thursday, tomorrow, to do an interview with him. I'm looking forward to that interview. I enjoy his books. The last one, How to Take Your Clothes Off, 58 pages. Great reading. Took me back to when I first became a nudist, that first time I took my clothing off. Good book. I enjoyed it. So be creative, be interesting, find your personal talents. Everybody has a talent, all right? Find it and be unique. So educate yourself, social media, volunteer, find like-minded people, be creative and have fun. Number 6, don't stop. Never stop learning. That's something my grandfather, before he passed away, he told me. That was one thing he told me, never stop learning. He goes, he was an avid reader of the old westerns, of the old western books. He was a reader. My granddaughter's a reader. and you always saw him with a book. And before he passed away, I had 3 days with him, 72 hours. And that was the basis of his knowledge, was reading. So always, don't stop learning, don't stop. And share. Always share. Never pass up a chance to share. If someone asks you a question, share. There's also leaflets. If you want to become an activist, you can start printing out leaflets. Talk to different people. Some activists have a learning groups. Some of them you can find on the website. Again, activist doesn't just have to be for nudism. You can find your own part to be an activist in. All right, so number 6, don't stop. Number 7, live it. Let me say that again. Number 7, live it. You talk the talk, walk the walk. Live it. Live your life. Being an activist, this is this is something I was made for. This is pretty cool. Come a long way to get here, but I'm here. How do they say it? How did Steve Harvey say that one time? When you're there, someone needs to tell you you're there, which means you're in a good place. You made it. All right. So, and to go back to it, number 1, educate yourself. Number 2, social media. Number 3, volunteer. Number 4, find like-minded people. Number 5, be creative and have fun. Number 6, don't stop learning. Number 7, live it. I can't emphasize that enough. Live it. Live life. All right. Real quick, an activist, the definition of an activist is a person who campaigns to bring about political or social change. And that's, after reading all these other memberships and all these other programs, that's why I chose as AANR as my baseline, because that's what they do. That's what they do. That's what the yearly fees are for. And when you go to these different campgrounds, you'll see AANR member on their little window as you go to register. You'll get a discount for being a AANR member. They have gatherings. I saw where they gave an award for the long distance nudist travels. It's pretty cool. I'm enjoying what I'm reading. It's pretty neat. And then I'm with the INF, the International Naturist Federation. I keep wanting to say nutarista. And it is nutarista. And in Italy, you pronounce it as nutarista. And I'm with them because I travel to Italy a lot. And I stay there. And as most of y'all know, once I leave this deployment here in Iraq, I'm headed to Italy for a couple of years. Can't wait to get there. I know. Damn. Somebody's got to do it. All right. So I hope this helps you. My 7 steps on how to become an activist. And I hope this helps you and gives you a little clearer way on how to get to where you want to go. So stay tuned for next Wednesday, my next podcast. This week I'll be putting out tothenudelife.com. All right. This has been pretty cool. It's lunchtime here, so I'm starving. It's feeding time. Y'all have a great day. This has been fun. This has been cool. All right. Hey, thanks for all the tweets and retweets and the likes on Twitter. And thank you for the 5,000 followers on Facebook. This has been a badass journey, and it's just starting. I can hardly wait. All right, y'all take care of each other. This is Chef Martin. Adios.